Alright, where are they all gonna run? Up, 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 here comes the army. Holy shit, they're so terrifying when they're all like this. What is going on, guys? Riot here playing ARK Survival Evolved, checking out these new elementals that have just been added because they are freaking nuts. It's like finally, we've always had just the regular rock elemental, obviously, but we haven't had one that could specifically be located in certain biomes, like a lava one or an ice one, just basically like little miniature variations of Greek titans for that matter. This is a very exciting time. As you can see, I'm a freaking earthbender. I figured earthbending was the time to do this. I feel like there's no way this will actually be able to I don't think these things are meant to be tamed, actually. If you guys are noticing, I'm kind of having like an erectile dysfunction day as far as my powers go. They're being very stubborn. There we go, but this is exactly why we came in as this character. Because now we just tower over him, and look, he doesn't know what to do. We've essentially put one of his family in his face, and now he's just stuck, frozen in place. It's pretty awesome. Jump off my rock onto my... Oh, and I failed my rock jump. Alright, so here we go. We have this one, and then the lava one, and the ice one. Very freaking slow, as they should be. Anything else would actually just be ridiculous, because, you know, they're like elementals. That's their thing. They're not the fastest beasts ever, but when they get to you, they're gonna kick the shit out of you. I like how this one has a bit of a blonde wig going, too. Now, these guys will get a regular elemental here in a second, just because I'm pretty sure these ones are much freaking smaller than those ones. I don't know, they look damn huge, though. And look at his face. I don't know what kind of magical essence is possessing these rocks to bind this form, but I feel like it's a pretty badass one. Anything that's any mage capable of giving something glowing green eyes is pretty cool in my book. I just realized I've been calling these elementals the whole time, whereas they are golems. That was kind of silly on my part. There actually is that much of a size difference. This guy clearly has his movements much down better, though. I mean, the ARK dev team's clearly more talented than whoever created this animation and that person. I don't know. This, I feel like it just might be a different amount of resources, though, because this one is pretty awesome. He's just not as much of a, this is actually how I'd imagine more of a golem, like more of a stubborn, or not stubborn, like chunky, stubby, just guy who doesn't really possess much movement speed abilities. God, I just can't speak anymore. I don't know what happened. 24 years old, I stopped learning to be able to speak. See? Learning be able to speak? Those weren't even fucking words. I feel like it's happening as I'm talking. That's actually kind of terrifying. Either way, this one's the most basic of the group. I might have already mentioned that, but now I'm gonna get the fire one in here, which is pretty damn amazing. I think the fire one looks like the coolest in my opinion, but the ice one, his head placement is just, it's just so fresh. Oh shit, this guy looks crazy at night. Look at the lava golem. See, this is why this is so cool to me, because now it's like if you go into a lava biome, the volcano biome, this is the kind of guy I'll come across. And then if you're unlucky enough to go into that part of the ice biome, you'll find the ice golem. Why you're not attacking, I don't know, buddy. Come on, get in there. He's locked. See? Oh, because I don't have him tamed. That's what's going on here. There we go, you son of a bitch. Oh, those glowing green eyes are so beautiful at nights. That's someone's gonna fall in love with his ass. See, they're actually hilariously slow, but it's perfect because you get up close to them and then they're way too damn OP for you too. Actually, they're not that powerful. They're actually not that powerful at all. These are definitely not bosses. These could definitely be tamed. Actually, if it's the same way you tame these guys, just with like multiple head trauma, it'd be so easy, because actually they have these tiny little button heads that just hide in their torso, but they're so much slower, I feel like it'd be a much easier target. I'm trying to see how many of them it takes to get to the center of a standard ARK elemental, or golem, not elemental, goddammit. But they're not, I feel like they're beating the shit out of him, but look, he's just bigger than him. He's too much bigger. If you could just push through people trying to kick your ass and get through, actually, are you guys capable of doing damage? Is that a thing? What are we looking at here, buddy? What are we looking? See, he is taking a good amount of damage, just not nearly enough. But I think part of that isn't because they're weak. It's because he's just too far away from them. He's like a little too fast for these guys. You definitely want to up their movement speed, because other than they're pretty damn slow. But once they get up close, I feel like that's where the money is. I feel like they should be much stronger though. This guy's level 39 and you guys are level 600. For the love of shits! You should be a good deal stronger. Definitely need some sort of stat boost. Let's see this stature. He's got a volcano on his head. That's so baller. See, it's the little details like that that make them so cool to be found in your, Okay, he's just walking like he just shit his pants. Like bad shit. Like he's trying to just avoid as much wet splash damage on the inside of his jeans as possible. You know, you're trying to keep your legs from touching the inside of your pants? It's exactly what I'm imagining right here. Also, with this move, we just get hit back so far that you can't really do anything. These guys would need to be boosted. Shit, Jesus Christ! This is like frustrating. It just smacks us and we're launched back farther. We just don't possess the same powers as this guy. Freaking rich kids and their fancy items and their cool sports cars. Don't do it! Don't do it. I do love our hands, though. Combined with the molten lava that is us, I feel like this thing should kill anything. We're like those freaking, oh, what are those things called? Like, that hunt down and kill all the mutants? Damn you, dude! It's like the spirit is willing, but the body is weak. Perhaps it was bad to get you up against ARK's, like, competitor for them, you know? The goal. See, there we go. He just landed like 5 shots right there. I've never been more proud. Alright, let's see what the third one does. Of course, I had to get it in here insanely OP. That's where all the fun is. Oh my god, look at its little head tucked into there like a little turtle. Jesus shit! Where did that just come from? These things do look insane at night. So damn easy to spot, too. Other than this guy. I guess that's what you'd see, though. It would just be darkness like this with, like, it would look like these. Little fireflies is what his eyeballs would resemble. He's just locked onto me, dude. There we go. Now that I'm invisible to him, we can actually see this thing go down. I would prefer to show this fight in the daytime. I just had to show off these beautiful... Oh, shit! Did you guys just see that? Look at his little fist detach and punch. That is adorable. Dude, look at that. That's so freaking cool. I love that. I love that he has a special little move. They're each special in their own way. Alright, you're going to need to use that attack as well, because he just keeps hitting you guys back so far. But look at him just approaching, circling around him. It's a beautiful thing. I'm like really in love with this right now. What are you looking like, buddy? Oh, he's going to die before any of them do. I understand this might not be a fair fight by the books. They have him out-leveled by just crazy numbers, not to mention there's 3 of them. So they have him outnumbered in every sense of the word. But it's still pretty cool. Because these guys aren't meant to be as beasts as like an elemental. They're meant to be something you can take down and tame. But, obviously they have to... Okay, I just don't know what I'm doing with my powers anymore. Powers don't make sense to me. Stop opening my inventory, you dirty bitch! And here they are in the daytime. What is going on, gentlemen? I think I'm just gonna get... There we go, finally! Oh my god, it finally raises, and I'm not even on it. Whatever. Dude, that'd be so cool to get a bunch of earthbenders together to go tame a creature like this, though, and then just to build these rock walls all around it. So that's how ARK was meant to be played right there. That just sounds amazing. I feel like that would be so freaking cool to do. That'd be so cool to film, too. Should definitely add this mod to my server. And then every subscriber on my server would have to choose a freaking bender, and then we could have, like, oh my god, we could actually have Avatar War battles. That sounds amazing. And of course, each tribe could bring in whatever of these guys resembles them most. I mean, water tribe, fire tribe, earthbenders. But like, what would airbenders? Airbenders could suck it. They could just go hide in the mountains for all they care. I mean, for all I care. Their words go betraying me again. So they're barely taking any damage, although this one was spawned in first. That would have the lowest health. What are we looking at with you, buddy? Well, they're beast as shit. They barely take any damage at all. So I suppose that's cool, once you tame them. All in all, though, just a bunch of midgets, if you ask me. Feeling like a baller up here. This is so damn cool. I really want to see who's going to win this fight. These things are great. Obviously, I don't need to tell you guys which biomes they spawn in. Should be pretty self-explanatory. Good god, slow as shit. This is insane. Alright, and this one shall be the experimental elemental. See what I did there? It was word crafty. It's because I'm a genius. I don't like to brag a lot, because I'm also the most humble person there ever was, but I'm pretty big genius. Okay, sorry, I had to speak bullshit. Wow, there we go, look at that movement speed. He's been overpowered. It's getting up there. Yeah, Ice Golem. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, that should have been a victory, though, a long time ago. It's hard to be proud of that. You know what? They do look beautiful at night. I love his detaching fists. That's hilarious. He's got moves. I love how their heads are all very differently placed, too. Yes, this is what I wanted to see right here. 3 of them ganging up, beating the shit out of this guy. That's what I'm talking about. Give me the bird's eye view of this. This might be the thumbnail right here. Yeah, kick his ass, and then it had to rain. Oh my god, that is just not cool right there. Okay, so I pretty much know what you guys are thinking right about now. Like, these elemental golems are pretty damn awesome, but what are they gonna do when, like, an army of xenomorphs attack? Like, what about in that scenario? So I'm gonna find out right frickin' now. These things should do pretty damn well. They're each level 500. Just, dude, 3,000 health each. Are you serious? Level 500? You should be way more powerful than that. Those movies, I feel like they depict a different story. Okay, maybe I'm gonna get like twice as many in here at a much higher level, because these guys each have a buttload of health, and I'm pretty sure they don't take damage easily. So I want to see what happens when this goes down, because this An army of xenomorphs is like always the most interesting army of anything. They have the best movement speed, attacks, they're just beautiful until there's an actual like predator NPC in this game that could move, think, and hunt like Predator, which I don't think will ever happen. Then these guys are the bee's knees, like they're the best we got. Alright, where are they all gonna run? Up, 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 here comes the army. Holy shit, they're so terrifying when they're all like this. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh, nope, not so beautiful. They're actually getting... Holy shit, he's being lifted up by the ground by an army of xenomorphs. They're just overtaking them. They're the best hunters ever. Look at these things. They're just wrecking the shit out of my golems. What is going on here? This guy's been isolated. He's gonna die first. There's no doubt about it. Look, they've all been isolated. They're being lifted up in the... What the hell is going on around here? Are they celebrating him or trying to kill him? What the shit is... This is beautiful and terrifying. Look, they're doing it in one group jump too, just keeping him hoisted, and down he goes, and they just devour every trace of his existence. This is pretty much the summary of every single alien movie ever. Let's get an alien in here. That'll be fun. Oh my god, it's killed everybody. Oh shit, it's breeding, and there goes the planet. Look, this guy's already dead. They're just leaving to see if this is actually awesome. Armies of xenomorphs. Why don't I do this more often? What do you do when an army of xenomorphs takes over your local ecosystem? You bust out the Kraken. Dude, this is gonna be sweet. I wonder if he's gonna be able to... I feel like he should. This Kraken is so damn powerful, but these aliens just attack them so constantly they don't have a time to return battle or fire. I need a vantage point. Don't mind me. There's gonna be a boulder here any second. Yeah, this is beautiful. Avatar powers as the Kraken battles an army of xenomorphs. This is what video games are made for. Oh shit, like he's able to do a lot of damage. As he attacks more of them, they should flee in from the outsides. All that other elemental... There go my words again. Still fighting off beautifully. Dude, they're actually not attacking you that much. They must be afraid of the... Oh, they are just one at a time. I assume once this guy dies, then the army will disperse a little more. I don't think that's a word. I think I just made one up, but it's okay. Dude, he's just vaporizing them. He just vaporized them all so quick. I just spawned in like 1,000 and he just one-shotted all of them. Okay, so that's a good sign. Look, they start to piss him off a little bit. They do their magical little xenomorph thing. They're terrifying shits. See, and then he just does a tentacle wipe that eliminates everyone in the vicinity. There's no facehugger big enough for the Kraken just yet, although that would be insanely awesome. Completely unlikely. Maybe if one of them crawled in there. I don't think a little chest burster... like, has the strength to bust out of a Kraken shell, though. That just doesn't make any sense. Maybe out of its mouth. But the Kraken would probably just suck it back up and eat it. So that's not gonna happen. I am proud of my rock elemental over here. He saw a rock. He's like, dude, that's my boy. Went and hung out with his fellow rocks and managed to survive. Can we just take a moment to appreciate that we have a rock elemental hiding on top of one of his buddies from xenomorphs while the Kraken just eliminates all of them in the vicinity? This shit is beautiful. It's all part of the same mod too, that's the funniest part. So yeah, if you guys had a good time watching, make sure to smack the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Peace!